Having some technical difficulties, everybody. I will be on in a bit. I am trying to get the chat pulled up. Where's the chat? Can I see the chat, please? No, it doesn't want me to. That looks absolutely terrible. I got the chat up. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. That's what's gonna happen. Can I at least... Yo, why does this suck? Can I at least... Here, how about full screen? How about that? There we go. Alright. Now we can switch. You hear this? Can you...
I'm gonna come.
Can you hear our great president...
I'm gonna come.
...saying...
I'm gonna come.
Can you hear
I'm
it?
gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Could you hear that? Alright, let's switch over. I can't see it because OBS isn't up now. Great. Fuck. Wait, what? Okay, you know what? This works. Is it working? There we go. Okay. Who is it? Oh, it's Synccat. How you doing, Synccat? OBS does not want to cooperate with me today. Oh my god. Oh, we had 2 concurrents for a bit. Let's go. Anyway, it's been a while. I need to start streaming again. So this is what this is. Also, where... Are you fucking for real right now? I want this down here. Are you fucking... Windows, I swear. Oh my god. No, that's not the one I want docked. There we go. And it docked wrong. God damn it. Oh, this is the worst stream ever. Alright, there we go. I get used to this, man. Cool, everything's working. How's everyone doing? Also, I'm like barely in frame. There's more wall here than I could do a little bit of shit. And rotate it this way? This makes no sense. Well, okay. I'm just gonna let it go. So a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit has happened in my life. I know Syncat's here, she knows. So yeah, I haven't really been planning on streaming lately, to say the least. This is the last thing I worried about. And I should get closer to the mic. And if my fucking mic stand won't crash out on me. Ah! God damn it. Why are you loose? That's what my fucking girlfriend asked. Oh shit. You know what? How about that? There, that rotated. Take that, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. I need more sounds. Because I just have this for some reason.
Sucked me off for years.
And this.
I'm gonna come.
I need more sounds, and I have one that I've been meaning to fucking make, but I haven't. Because I'm a fucking ADHD-riddled asshole. Anyway. Also, why are these numbers different? I'm just gonna take it as YouTube shit. Is YouTube being shit? Oh. So. Again, how's everyone doing? Anyway. Can you please... Here, how about this? How's this? Because I think we might watch some shit later. You know? Watch some shit. Maybe you'll watch me take a shit. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Who knows? I might take a shit. I might...
I'm gonna come.
Anyway. And my camera is now in the way of my screen, but you know what? We'll work with it. This is the worst stream ever, but you know what? It's been a few months. Oh, hey! I'm live! Who could have thunk? I honestly don't have a plan for this stream. I just wanted to do it just so I could... Honestly, just so I could say I streamed. I'm not even kidding. And yes, we're on YouTube again. Welcome to my life. Oh, Rich is live too. That's probably where all the viewers are. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I don't know what to do. I have literally no plan for this. I'm just trying to look for what I can do. Also, where's OBS? Why did OBS go away? Hello? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, there. There used to be like a chat thing, and I don't know why. Also, what's this notification for? Why was I notified? Why was I notified? Why am I gay? Why am I fucking gay? Yeah, Kimmy, that's okay. Oh, birds and breasts everywhere. What we watch? What we watch? I don't know what we watch. Do we watch a Dead Domain stream? I don't know. Do I show how gay I am on camera? Get my channel deleted. Wait, I thought this stream got taken down. Hold on, let me turn off the desktop audio real quick. Okay, having OBS up is good. Sorry. Wait. I thought I removed this. Sorry, I just found one of Rich's streams. I thought he deleted. All birds. They lay turds. Yes, I have one. It's not broken like Rich's is. Right. 4chan did get hacked. That was wild. I did not expect that to happen. Yet again, I did not expect anything in this fucking clown world that we live in to happen this year. Right. I don't think I should watch that one on stream. About fucking, you know, certain content. You know, is on YouTube. I want to at least have some chance of getting monetized. Not planning on being on for long. I'm just making sure all this shit works. Everyone's live right now. God damn, I picked the wrong time to be impulsive. Right. Oh my god. The Mutahar situation. You want to talk about the Mutahar situation? How, you know, fucking people like Nick Diorio used to suck him raw suck Mudahar's dick dry. They sucked that somewhere near dick. They're like, they sucked that shit dry for years. For years, and all of a sudden, he uploads one video they don't like, and all of a sudden, Nick Diorio and everyone who's part of their fucking clique, all randomly go, yeah, he actually sucked all the time. He sucked. I never liked him. Don't ignore all that glazing I did. Ignore me literally basically shooting my load all over his face when he entered and inviting him to my streams daily. I never liked him ever. So, you know what? Fuck it. And I just think that's fucking slimy. I just think that's slimy and I don't like it. Diorio used to suck Mudahar's dick so fucking hard, and all of a sudden, he makes one video that they don't like. And of course, it's Diorio doesn't like it. That means Turkey Tom can't like it, and because Turkey Tom doesn't like it, that means, you know, like fucking Chud Logic doesn't like it, and because Chud Logic doesn't like it, that means fucking Keemstar doesn't like it. They're literally all connected. And it's so fucking obvious. Even people like Chris the Dark are connected. They have the same if you notice. Like, if you pull your shit brain out of the fucking drama tent for 2 fucking seconds, you will notice that they are all connected. They all have the same fucking opinion. There's nothing. There is jack shit. There is jack fucking shit. There's no unique opinion. And that's what was one of the reasons I fucking left. I couldn't stand it. Because it's such obvious, like, fucking, like, favoritism bullshit. Like, they have no fucking morals. They have no standards. It's just whatever the popular opinion is, they parrot it. And I hate it. So, yeah, I fucking left that shit. Because it pissed me off. I was like, hell nah. Oh, fuck you. And then they got worse. They feed off each other. They fucking all are, like, basically one network. It's so weird. And it's all, like, tied back to, like, Sector Mr. Maker bullshit. Anyway, I can't handle it. I honestly cannot fucking deal with that shit. Because, like, I've seen, like, oh, Muda makes, all of a sudden, you're saying he makes, like, shitty videos after you praise them for years? The fuck are you talking about? The fuck you mean? It's absolutely insane. Oh, that's a fucking image. Tesla's being destroyed. You know what? Speaking of Muda, let's watch this video, because I don't know what else to watch. I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, do I talk about politics? Do I talk about how fucked up the Orange Cheeto Man is? For 2 years straight? 4 years straight? I probably could. Because, wow, that man is, goddamn. I knew he was going to be bad. But I didn't think he'd be this fucking bad. We straight up have fucking Trump supporters turning on him. Like, what the fuck? Are we fucking for real right now? Are we actually for real? Like, what the fuck is happening? We literally have him fucking destroying the economy overnight. He's making me basically want to pull out all my stocks. Because I'm sure once May 2nd comes around, it's gonna be complete and utter. I should just save my money while I have it. Oh, hey, sup, Review Archive USA. I see you. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I don't know. This is mostly like a test stream to make sure I can, you know, everything's still working after months of hiatus. Anyway, oh shit. Right. Where are you going to watch? Oh yeah, Tesla's being vandalized. Even though... Where the fuck did it go? This is a disaster. Oh my god. Teslas are being... I don't know. I have nothing witty. I was trying to come up with something witty and I got nothing. I got fucking nothing. Hey, look. Hey, look. Look. Look, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. You have bad attention spans? Look at the bird move. Ooh, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. You TikTok viewers. It's a bird. You see the bird? Look at the bird. I don't know what I did there. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but you know what? We'll roll with it. I'm gay. By the way, in case I did say that 2 billion times. Also, why in the fuck can't I hear this video at all? Why can't I hear it? God damn it. God motherfucking damn. It's plugged in. What the fuck you mean it's set to that? What, do I need to turn desktop audio on? Okay. Bear with me. Bear the fuck with me. Hey, Yasusha, how you doing? We have a disaster of a stream. Yes, Carlos is still here. I went back on my word. I know I'm banned. I got unbanned in RTU, but this is all I have, right? Actually, I do have something else. Give me a moment. Where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go? I literally had it. Here it is. I have my Blanche. I got this. This is Larry, who used to sit in my car until, you know, my car started to decide it wanted to go to shit. And decide to start cracking. Well, the engine, that is. The engine started cracking and leaking fluids. Leaking fluids. That is an unfortunate fucking way to word that. Leaking fluids. It was leaking coolant. It was leaking coolant, so I had to take it into the shop. It set me back like $1,000 fucking dollars for them to basically say, yeah, you're fucked, you need a new car, but we'll slap some JD Weld on that. And I hope you enjoy it. You enjoy it. This is the best we can do because Honda is telling you to go fuck yourself. And to fuck off. They basically Honda did this. That's what they did to me. So, then of course, you know, got my hours cut and shit. Got my hours cut and shit. It's not been a fun fucking few months for me, to say the least. And I am trying not to blame it on this man as much as I can. Your car had its own May 1st incident. Basically, yeah, it was all over. It just, instead of bursting onto the controller, it bursted all over my fucking workplace's fucking parking lot. It was all over. And of course, the literal, this is wild too. This is wild too. The literal day after, because, like, of course, it took a bit for the goddamn mechanic shop to get in. I had to wait 4 fucking days for them to be able to take it in. That day comes around, and it was, when I drove it home from work, after, you know, being let off work for a bit. Like, let off work early. I don't know. Words. Who knew I could speak English? Can you tell I speak English? No one could tell. Anyway, work sent me home early, and when they did send me home, it was fine. It was leaking, but you know, I bought some more coolant. I filled that shit up, and it was fine. It drove all the way home. But then, of course, because everything has to go wrong in 2025, the literal day as I'm driving to the fucking mechanic shop, it starts to overheat. And the mechanic shop was literally only 5 minutes away. Or like 5 miles away. Which comparatively, given where I live, isn't that bad. But it's actually pretty short of a distance. It should have been like 10 minutes. 2 minutes in, it starts overheating, even though I filled that shit up right before I went to work. It's like, what? So yeah, the problem got worse from it just sitting there, because of course it did. So I had to get towed. Thank fuck I had AAA, else it would cost me like another $1,000. So, and then they get into the shop. Finally. Fucking finally. After I got towed, I get into the fucking shop. The literal day after. I'm not even kidding. The day after that, I get the worst cold I probably have had in like at least a decade. And it didn't go away for 2 fucking weeks. I had that cold. I sounded like absolute shit. For 2 weeks, I was in agony. It was just a cold, but it was a really, really, really bad cold. And this all just happened. So that other week after my car fucking broke down, I had to call out work for being sick because I was sick. And even like my manager picked up the phone. It's like, yeah, you have to stay home for this entire weekend. You sound like shit. So that was a very, very crazy week. And yes, it was all Donald Trump's fucking fault. Donald Trump is the reason. Donald Trump ruined my life. Donald Trump gave me the cold. He told RFK to do it. That's what happened. And I can't hear any other ways. Anyway, your room reminds me. Oh yeah, that was my dog. That was my dog. She's a Papillon. Her name is Jemay. And she can be, depending on how she feels, a complete nuisance to me. I am hoping she doesn't bother me during the stream. Anyway, you also said, your room reminds me of the room Rich stayed in vacation. We did. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, when he peed on stream. And everyone could hear it. That was a legendary stream. I'm glad it got saved. Because he never put that in. Anyway, what are we doing again? Oh yeah, and then of course my hours got cut. That happened recently. That was great too. I loved that. I totally wanted that to happen. And again, it's all Donald Trump's fault. It's all Donald Trump's fault. This guy is now homeless. Oh yeah, no problem. It's like the only link I have now, because that fucking what is it called? Torrent. That's what it's called. That torrent is I don't think it's working anymore. Anyway, Donald Trump made this man homeless. How could he do this? How could he do this? Donald Trump, dick. Donald Trump's spray tan Cheeto like dick now costs this man a home. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is just a fucking unhinged stream. I don't know. You wanna watch some shit? Let's watch some shit. Let me not ramble. Let's watch this. And that is... And Muda is coming in for a kiss. He's going like... Let's fucking go. And the audio is still not fucking work. Oh, wait. It might be on me. It might be on me. It might be on me. It is still not working. I am going to, well, switch back. Why isn't it working? Why the fuck? Why isn't it working? What the fuck? Huh? Hold up. Technical difficulties. Oh, the torrent still does, but takes forever to download. Okay, that's good to know. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Why isn't the audio working? Is it... What? It is! It's not coming out of the... What the fuck? Oh, this stream is a disaster. What the fuck? Hold up, maybe it was? Maybe it was working here. I'm going to mute the desktop audio. Technical difficulties. Let's try this side. Because these earbuds were shitting my pants. It was shitting my pants. That makes complete sense, yes. That makes complete sense. Also, wait, so can you guys hear this? Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna come.
I had the soundboard muted this entire time.
I'm gonna come.
I had the soundboard muted this entire time.
I'm gonna come.
Wow, good job, Ivy. You did great. You did fucking great. This is a great stream. This stream has no issues at all. Oh my fucking god. I was using my fucking soundboard. Whenever I mentioned Donald Trump, I pressed that button. Now you guys, I know you guys, none of you heard it. Lovely. I love that. 2018 was what I was missing. Good. I'm glad it's working. Why? Yeah. Okay. So it's definitely YouTube. Oh, I know what I did. Hold up. I forgot I muted. Unmute site. I forgot I did that. Right, because I was streaming with another streamer. And I didn't want, like, audio overlap. Because I couldn't. It was the only way I could see her chat and answer. Okay. There we go. Okay. And the desktop audio is not muted. Good. We are about to have a functional fucking stream. I don't know if you can hear my keyboard. It's kind of sexy. It's kind of... sexy.
Hello, guys and gals.
And I
Me,
just, I actually played the video and I actually tried to do this. I need to get his Spire Pizza when he did in December. Oh, a stream. Oh, recently? Oh, he deleted it, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh, yeah, also, good thing you archived, whatever, that Kino Casino Exposed stream. Because I know he said he was going to, like, cut it up into segments, and he never did it. And I had a feeling he would, because it's rich. Anyway, let me switch over to React again with my scene transitions, courtesy of SyncCat. Shout out to her. She's a fucking legend for that. Anyway, let's talk about the Teslas getting vandalized, which apparently I am now extremely late to the party because apparently that has started slowing down. Isn't that great?
I'm gonna come.
And now, actually, I'm going to switch earbuds because, yes, this is the worst one. This is the worst. I need to get fucking... I need to fucking, like, get new, like, earbuds. Maybe I should like, get the whole... Maybe I should get, like, IEMs in your monitors. So I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore of, like, oh, wired shit. I could just, like, oh, unplug it. Plug in new wire. Oh, it's fixed now. Who could have guessed? Anyway, let's talk... Let's let Mudahar... with his fucking voice talk. Oh, okay. So you upload the entire thing. Nice. And you decide not to censor the stream. Ooh. And it hasn't gotten hit. Good. Good. Anyway,
And today
let's
we
watch
got to
this
be looking at what's going on in the weird, wild world that we live in, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a lot.
You know, Teslas, the cars that drive on
I saw he re-upload one, though. Like, I know... Yeah, he keeps deleting them, and I don't know why. Oh, never mind. I saw a 5-hour one when I was, like, scrolling through here.
batteries or can drive themselves.
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, those cars are apparently, you know, just poison to own. Okay, we're talking about.
Okay. So, thing with Teslas, okay? Here's the thing. The cars are okay. They're fine. Except the fucking Cybertruck. That thing does suck. I have only heard people complain about that thing. But the actual, like, Model 3s, Model S's, I do hear good things about. But those are being made before Elon, so... Which... Oh, I could talk about Elon, don't you worry.
About how a brand has significantly destroyed itself in a matter
Right.
of months, ladies and gentlemen.
They
It used
did.
to be like
They
years
fucking
ago.
did.
Anytime I'd see like a Tesla on the road, it was like watching a shiny Pokemon, you know? Looking at it in any racing game, I'm like, ooh,
guess.
there's that car that runs on batteries. Back in the day,
guess.
I used to be interested in like electric vehicles. I'm like, whoa, a car that drives without putting in fossil
great
fuels?
stream,
That's
guys.
crazy.
And then I started driving stick shift.
But usually back
That's actually awesome, though. The latest key about PPP's ex-friend is up. Yeah, that's the one I thought was taken down. But maybe it was a different one.
Back in the day, a lot of the EVs that I saw kind of being sold commercially looked kind of dumb. All right,
So
like
it
honestly
randomly went
speaking,
back up.
I would say
Okay,
that
that is
generally
weird. I
when
remember-
Tesla first
Because I remember, like, it saying, like, this is removed by the uploader. And then all of a sudden it came back. I don't know what happened to... Like, whatever.
launched,
whatever,
when
which
the
does
actual
what he
first
does, I
Roadster
guess.
hit the market, when the actual founders behind Tesla, not Elon
Right, the Roadster. The new Roadster that got announced several fucking years ago and still has not got an update. And you can pre-order it. That's totally not a scam. That is totally not a scam. Donald Trump, is that a scam?
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, it's gonna make him nut.
by the way, but Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpening actually created the Roadster. It looked like a pretty interesting car, right?
Right,
A
yeah,
sports
Elon was
vehicle
not the
that
founder of
drove
Tesla,
on
even though he
batteries.
tries to
Now,
say
obviously,
he is.
Elon bought into the company, and of course, as you can imagine, other
Yeah.
popular Tesla vehicles started coming out, and really, it started to get more popular from there. This once luxury,
That
still
can't be
luxury car manufacturer pretty much made a huge name for itself while being one of the youngest
Investigate
car
stream when he
companies
does
pretty
them,
much in the
okay.
world at the
Well,
time.
At least I can.
Now, it's gotten so
usually
bad
rely on
in terms of
you
its actual
to
brand
stream, because
that
I
this
do not have
image
data
you're seeing
storage
right
to
here is
keep the
actually from a
streams.
website that used to exist a couple days ago known as DogeQuest.
Doge Quest. Okay.
You might be like, what's interesting about this? Well,
Okay,
apparently this
well-
website actually leaked the information of Tesla owners.
Oh. Okay, so, reason number 26 of why you shouldn't own a Tesla. How the fuck did that even happen? How the fuck do you get that? How? Did the info leak? What the fuck? If data leak, that's really bad leak. I might be just talking out my ass. Ass! But maybe. but it has to like leak out from like, I'm saying like a lot, like, but anyway, the Night Traffic were gold law, yeah. But that has to be, how do you get that data? Because I'm pretty sure, like, doesn't Tesla, like, internally have it? So, I don't know. I might be fucking stupid.
And if you've been wondering why that's scary, well, if you look at Dogequest's website...
I think I can come up with several reasons why that's scary. I'm just
these
saying.
People are protesting also the Department of Government Efficiency. As you all...
That one's justified. I'm not gonna go into it, but goddamn. The things they cut, have not been, what they promised. Also, they're cutting places that are, that they said they wouldn't cut funding from. So, you know.
Oh no, Elon's kind of a polarizing figure. He used to be this one billionaire that everyone really loved because, you know, he was making rockets, making electric cars, focusing on the environment. He used to be pretty beloved.
Elon is this, okay? This is what Elon is. He is the epitome of jack of all trades, master of none. Actually, it's more like jack of all trades, fucking dog shit at all of them. But, you know.
And generally not without any controversy.
Garbage. If you talk about Tesla, yeah, they are. Yeah, the Cybertrucks look dumb. I've seen them around. There's actually a business owner. There's some, like, realtor around, like, my area that has a Cybertruck, and it's completely wrapped. And I wonder if he feels shame. I wonder how he feels. Also, I won't buy a house from him.
The word...
If I could buy a house at all.
Elon is kind of either spit on or it's either loved. And Elon is obviously the CEO of Tesla, which has gotten people so riled up against him.
He's a CEO of an electric car company, and he decided, guys, chat, what type of people do you think are gonna buy a fucking electric car? Just, you know, something that's good for the environment. Something that's fucking amazing for the environment. Who is the prime demographic? Who's the prime demographic? Is it fucking redneck right-ringers? Cause I didn't think that. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna come.
But you know what? It's making him come.
I'm gonna come.
Are you coming? Anyway. I don't know. I have nothing. I got nothing. I'm just going off whatever. Anyway.
Dogequest is the ultimate...
Listen, Elon can get me pregnant. I know he's into that.
Up for enthusiasts of the Doge.
Elon, if you can find a way on how to get a trans woman pregnant, hit me up.
Department of Government Efficiency. But that's not all. We also cater to Tesla motor owners, providing a comprehensive resource to locate nearby service centers, showrooms, and charging stations.
Cater to... I did not know about this. Is this real? Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, okay. I thought, like, Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, was selling Teslas. I am way too tired.
Leveraging the cutting-edge AI algorithms, Doge goes a step further by connecting like-minded Tesla owners with one another. So, is this a protest platform? If you're on the hunt for a Tesla to unleash your artistic flair...
I thought that said autistic flair for a second.
With the spray can vandalism. Just step out.
Just step outside. No map needed. Oh, okay. Okay. Here's the thing, okay? please don't vandalize Teslas because, like, actually, I'm not joking. Please don't actually do it. I mean, it is funny. Some of them are very creative. But please don't do that because that is not going to hurt Elon. All that is hurting is the poor individuals who may not have even bought the car when Elon decided to go all right-wing grifter, okay? Okay? Let's chill out. And yes, that includes Cybertrucks. That person already got punished when they fucking paid for that thing. They're already a lost cause. You don't need to hurt them further, okay? Don't do it.
Outside, no map needed. At Doge Quest, we believe in empowering creative expressions of protest.
All it does, well, it makes him cry. I will say that. It does make him cry, but like it's not actually going to hurt him financially.
That you can execute from the comfort of your own home. And of course, before you embark on a journey, check out the No Trace project, which was so
ever has. Yeah, but again, you're hurting Tesla owners, man. Like, you don't know the person who owns that thing. Again, I don't like. Again, I fucking hate Elon too. I hate him, especially what he's done recently. I've already made fun of his fucking breeding kink, and we're only like 3 minutes into this fucking video. But vandalizing other people's property is not how you go about it. You vandalize Elon Musk's property. You vandalize his property. For legal reasons, this is a joke, though.
Something we saw on dark web browsing when they taught you how to commit crimes without getting caught.
I'm taking notes.
Now, if you're somebody...
Let's see here. We got network mapping. We got... Ooh, it's a processor. Adversaries gain insight. Ooh, video surveillance is a thing? Oh my god! There's cameras in fucking Walmarts. Yeah, I know. Mass surveillance. I know what that is. I'm just being fucking dumb.
That wants your info removed.
Let's see here. I want my information
removed from this possible list where damages can occur. Absolutely. Just provide...
Okay, they're at least ethical.
This would prove you sold your Tesla. Ooh.
Just provide. Okay. I can get behind that.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, as you can imagine.
Okay. I can justify that. I feel shitty trying to justify. I'm sure people will call me a piece of shit for justifying it. But I will. Okay,
and this can be kind of a risky endeavor to go down. Now, you might be like, what kind of spray paint is being applied to these Tesla vehicles, Muda? Well, let's look at some examples together. For instance, have you decided to go supercharging?
Okay, that one is funny. See, this is Elon's property. This is Elon's property. This is okay in my book. That I get seal of approval.
You might notice a few swastikas out here, ladies and gentlemen.
And it doesn't hurt like an average Joe Schmo.
Not exactly super duper fun, okay?
Do that,
you might
please.
not want to be charging at a place where you see these wacky signs. Have you bought a Cybertruck recently? Well, if you decided to park it somewhere out in...
Again, I don't condone this. Because again, you don't know who owns this thing, but... I would be a liar if I said it wasn't funny.
The state of Washington, it seems, you might have swastikas posted all over your cars.
It's on camera.
Elon over here.
He supports those guys.
Insanity, indeed.
He is.
Have you decided to go to your local Tesla showroom, or did you go to your Tesla Nazi showroom? Yeah, it got to a point where even like Jewish owners of this car just decided to walk out.
Again, that's Elon's property, not some random person's property.
So, whoa, what's that plus sign doing on my car? This brings up some wild memories.
Please.
Now, you know where a design as inflammatory like that doesn't exist, ladies and gentlemen? At someordinarygamers.store. Yeah, I gotta remind you that it's actually the last chance to go pick up some of this merch that we've dropped. March 31st is the last day for you to get this beautiful hoodie, and of course our delicious coffee mug if you want to sip coffee or delicious French roast from the comfort of your own desk. Yes, this VM-ish design of me that glows in the dark is actually available for a limited time at someordinarygamers.store, March 31st. Again, it's a great way to support the channel. I love this kind of merch, and I want to do more of it. I want to kind of thematically release more drops. This is the first one we got going on, so if you want to support the channel, if you want to get something nice to wear, it's high quality, I love it. It's got Linux commands on it, so if you happen to have memory loss, you can always look down and notice, ooh, Muda converted me. Now this is how I retain my intellect in the world of the penguin.
They are all
Ladies and gentlemen, if that interests you at all, if my craziness resonates with you, please check out our merch, support the channel if you want. And that being said, let's get back to the Teslas. Now, if you've been following the Tesla stock situation, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't looking good. Year to date.
When was this uploaded? Because that's... I'm just gonna say that's not... Yeah, it was the Nux drama. That one drama all of a sudden made Diorio go from sucking his balls, sucking Muda's balls, to going, I never liked him ever. And I was like... Motherfucker, I remember you in 2020 glazing him. Shut up, you never liked him. Fuck off. When was this uploaded? A month ago. Okay. It wasn't in April yet. Because, yeah, this was before things went to complete shit.
So from January all the way...
Yeah, I know it was a Nux drama. But, to me, the Nux drama wasn't that big of a deal. That might be a hot take. I don't think the Nux drama was too big of a deal. I do think... Okay, here's what I'll say. How Muda handled it was bad. Is it worthy of, I never liked him, he's a piece of shit bad? No. No, it's more like he handled this one drama really badly. Instance. It's not like he was always shit. He made garbage content. Like, dude, he handled one drama badly. One thing, and it wasn't like he did anything illegal like certain YouTubers. If you know what I'm talking about. It was just, hey. It was just like, oh, I'm going to expose my friend. He's not my friend anymore. Actually, oh, he's clapped back at me. Now, he is. I apologize to him. And he like, flip-flopped, which, again, it's not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal compared to shit like, you know, what Destiny did. I'm just saying.
Like March, in like 3 months, this stock has dropped 34.6%, okay? Now it's kind of seen a little upward trajectory, but there's a lot of reasons why this stock is dropping.
Unless, you know, of course, like, they're like fucking Destiny, where they're being a fucking creep on the internet. And, like, fucking messaging underage people. Like, of course that's unforgivable. But this flip-flopping is not that.
Okay? Now, obviously, in the 5 years just Tesla has existed, if you bought the stock around pre-COVID, which I actually bought a little bit of it, that stock, if you still had it in your...
Right, here. It did go up at first.
Portfolio is worth 771%, even with this dip. But obviously, if you're an investor, you probably don't want to see a fucking 40% drop on your investments whatsoever from this one stock that should technically be rising.
Oh, the hindsight.
Now, obviously, you might be like, whoa, why is Tesla's brand image completely dead? For anybody that hasn't been following, Elon Musk is effectively the current president of the United States, in my opinion. This guy is basically an unelected person of the White House, and he pretty...
Even Muda noticed. Look. Well, he was until Trump introduced a tariff. Then the tariffs said,
I'm gonna come.
And Elon was like, fuck that. I'm actually going to be leaving the government, and I do not support the tariffs anymore. And actually, Donald Trump sucks. It's
pretty much has a lot of power. He's got a lot of money. He's pretty much in the ear of technically the most powerful man in the world. And when you've got the president of the United States buying your cars at the fucking White House,
right,
in some villain way, one could compare Elon Musk to like Saburo Arasaka, okay? This motherfucker is going to be running Militech. This guy is going to be running Arasaka Industries of the future. You know, we live in a very...
Actually, not too dissimilar, because the corporations already kind of run the government. I'm just saying.
Interesting time where the big billionaires in our tech world are going to actually be the most powerful people that exist, okay? These guys...
They already are, through lobbying.
Have all the resources. They've got all the real actual...
Again, you want actual change? Ban lobbying.
Power. They've got all the money to effectively fund all of the politicians we have around us.
Lobbying.
I mean, if you really want to black pill yourself on the world of the cyberpunk future that we live in, without all of the cool shit, just seriously focus on what all of these guys are doing and how separated they are from any actual legal consequence. Even if this guy loses all of his money, he's still one of the richest people in the world. You could lose 40% of your stock value, which is where most of your wealth is tied up in, and still be one of the wealthiest guys in the world. That's just how it works, okay? That's the real winners in the story. If anything's gonna blackpill you, it's gonna be that. Now it's getting to a point that...
Just give me a moment. I don't want to let the video play. I don't want to be like that person and see. Oh, okay. It appears I have not missed anything. Good.
The stocks have been dropping so hard that investors in the company, people that have positions in the company, have said, Elon, it's time to step out and maybe we should get a different CEO. Get somebody that isn't poison to the brand, okay? At least in this situation. Now, the source of these protests come from the fact that Elon's a bit too involved in the government, according to some people, and obviously this is not something that, you know, is flying by with individuals who consider him to be pretty unelected. Now, considering the fact that he's not only close with the government, but the government is also basically committing seppuku in a lot of ways to trim itself down, yeah, it's not a situation that the people protesting against him are super duper happy about. And it's because of these protests that instead of going after, you know, Elon Musk or necessarily, or going after a bunch of people, it's more targeted at the company, which is the source of wealth for Elon Musk, which basically is just going after the guy. And it's actually kind of working in that way, right?
Good.
Like the stocks are dropping, the value's taken a bit of a hit. It's become kind of an issue to own a Tesla or be at least adjacent to that brand. So when you...
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Yes, it's a hear me out. If the prices for Teslas tank, like, you know, per car, they become like worth like $6,000 for like a Model 3. I wouldn't not buy one. Because that would be a hell of a deal, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Look, I don't like Elon, but if someone can't buy a Tesla so much, they have to like sell it for like $5,000. I might be interested. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? Look, times are tough.
You look at actually what's going on with Tesla right over here. Some of their dealerships are getting straight up burned down in the protest against Elon Musk. So people have realized that if you can't hurt Elon directly, you can go right at his actual companies and bring some serious...
Look again. I don't like corporations. I'll just say I don't like corporations.
...for his harm to this man's net worth. And because his net worth is tied into it, Obviously, the more Tesla burns, the more that Elon directly hurts.
Make Tesla burn. Burn, baby, burn, please.
In all of this as well. And so it hasn't just stopped at the showrooms and the corporate offices of Tesla. It started to affect, again, actual people that are just civilian purchasers of the product.
Yeah, again, that's why
just looking
at it, don't hurt civilian cars. I'm not telling you, for legal reasons, I can't condone you doing this to the Tesla building, but I can't stop, but I'm not going to say you shouldn't either, okay? But innocent people who own the Tesla, you don't know. You don't know that person, just don't fuck with them. Leave them alone,
and it's setting these cars on fire, spray painting the offices.
Again, the offices are fine.
I mean, that is just wild shit to see. There's one good comment in this video that kind of like really hits me. I know what vehicles to not park next to until this actually blows over. Now, obviously, I agree with that statement. Teslas have gotten to a point where the vandalism is so high that insurance companies may be questioning their rates with the actual people buying this stuff.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that would do damage.
So according to the guys over at Inside EVs, insurance premiums could soon be even more expensive. Now, it doesn't take a Nobel laureate.
I'm sorry, how much did it say? Wait, brace yourself, it could be soon. More expensive. Oh, I thought it would give me a number. It doesn't give you a number. Great,
insurance premiums could soon be even more expensive. Now, it doesn't take a
How much more? I don't know. I just think so.
Nobel laureate to figure out that, yeah, of course your car's premiums are going to go higher. There's actually one car near me located, like a Honda Civic. I believe it's that specific make or model. I think it's the hatchback version that at least in the greater Toronto area has like some of the highest insurance premiums because it's known to be one of the most stolen vehicles out there.
Oh shit. Damn it. Guess what car I'm getting? Oh, that's great information for me to know. Lovely.
And yeah, if that's the case, people are probably going to steer away from purchasing a car where insurance rates are higher than their competitors. Remember, if you live in North America at least, buying a vehicle without insurance is impossible from my understanding.
It's illegal. If you do not have insurance, it's actually illegal to drive a car. Which in some ways I can understand, but other ways I think is fucking stupid.
You need insurance alongside an actual car. So if your insurance rates are going to be about the same as your monthly car payments, which in the GTA they can be depending on what you get and where you live, yeah, you might be tempted to purchase another brand. And ultimately it's the kind of stink that you don't
yeah, of course, it's money. Everyone has money. Has to live. They have to afford to live. This is kind of
have your company, especially when it all relies on you selling volumes of these cars, especially in a market like electric vehicles where you're not selling as much as traditional vehicles still to this day and age. Now, the other thing that I've kind of noticed in regards to a lot of this is the fact that apparently there is a push by the protesters here that if you can push the stock value of Tesla down, I believe to a value of around like $118.
Are they thinking they can, if they can push the stock down enough, they can like take over the company from Elon or something?
You may trigger something known as a margin call. Again, this is not something that I am super well versed in, but I feel like I want to bring it up just because it is something that I saw mentioned.
I don't know what
if
that
you bring the stock value down enough, the potential impact involves Elon Musk possibly selling a bunch of his shares because a lot of the Tesla stock is apparently held up in collateral.
I thought didn't he sell a shit ton of his shares to like buy Twitter?
Loans, and once a value reaches low, you may be forced to eventually sell a bunch of that stock. And the more of the stock you sell, the further lower it goes, right? So this is not something that overall is good. Obviously, if this trends backward and this whole situation blows over,
in stream, I'm just letting you all know, because again, I need to get used to streaming again. And yeah, I don't know how long I've been live for, but
Tesla could probably
yeah, this is just a return stream for me to get back in the groove of things.
return to where it's at, right? Provided there's not other reasons for people to readjust the stock value. It's really the protesters hitting where it's really going to hurt the actual
God, I am giving
wallets.
dead air.
Now, obviously, when it comes to a protest, I'm not somebody that is super duper fond of actual, damage being done to, again, private.
Yeah. Civilian shit who has nothing, people have nothing to do with what you're protesting against is not okay. I will say that.
Ownership, right? Like people who spend their money to buy these vehicles or worked hard to get these things. I really feel like if you're going to
don't get arrested for spray painting a Tesla, please don't.
Specifically target them. It's just hurting them more than, again, I mean, it hurts the leadership of Teslas, but I don't think it's necessarily great to see vehicles being blown up, entire vandalism being completely okay with, right?
Point, and I agree with it.
You start to see the term Molotov cocktail and the production of them being shared around so easily on social.
Look, I mean, they're not hard to make. They aren't.
Social media, it kind of makes you wonder, right? Like, there really isn't any form of civility in all of this. It's just gotten to that extreme point that we kind of used to, like, think that wasn't going to happen, right? But this is where we're at now as a group of people. I love this shit, too, when people like key a Tesla.
Up to. Usually it is, like, people are really fed up with the government and people not listening and shit. So yeah, they're taking drastic measures. And it's becoming harder and harder as time goes along to stop people from taking drastic measures.
Tesla in real life too. Like this guy's coming out with his keys, swiping it across a car that is constantly recording your face.
Right. That is one of the reasons you should not vandalize a Tesla, because they're always recording. You could, the person wanted to track you, to call the cops and track you down. And even it's like, oh, it would be so hard to. Don't fucking risk it, please.
Face the entire time. Like, it's kind of insane. The amount of damage that people are doing to this without even thinking and possibly putting themselves into legal issues.
It's not even wearing anything.
Is actually insane, okay? One of the wild, goofy takes that I heard was this guy, Tom, who actually runs a publication. Straight up right, like, the first half, I got it, right? It's an unpopular opinion.
Obviously, new cars. How can you tell if they're new, though? How are you supposed to differentiate between a car someone takes very good care of from an actual brand new car? The person might just be really good at waxing their car. How are you
random people's car isn't the way to go. It's true, right? Not everyone can just sell their car, and some people have probably bought this before Elon had this massive shift, right? Like, why even go after somebody who bought a vehicle, their own accord, right? Like, it is what it is. They bought this car long before any of it. And then they start going and talking about dealerships, right? Okay, obviously new cars that somebody just bought like a week ago. All of that apparently is fair game. Molotovs are cheap to make. I mean, you read stuff like this and you...
I can't say they aren't.
Think, God damn, the world is kind of a little bit fucking unhinged in this regard.
A little. Yeah, just a little.
And it's not just this you have to worry about. Obviously, playing around with fire like this is not only dangerous, but from a legal perspective, the government's really going after a lot of these people with some pretty heavy charges. So yeah, we're
Again, just don't go to prison over a Tesla, please.
Actually promoting people using Molotov cocktails to set fire to lithium batteries in...
Well, again, that is super dangerous. Don't do it. But also, that is kind of wild. That is nuts.
Cars.
I mean, it would work. I mean, lithium-ion batteries do that. I mean, I can't... it's pretty, I will say that is pretty clever, but again, I can't condone it.
I mean, what the fuck? Even where I live, this is like 20 minutes from where I live in in Hamilton. There's a place called Lime Ridge Mall where I guess one big Tesla dealership is at.
Yeah,
80 Tesla vehicles were damaged at a dealership. Over.
Damn. Well, does Elon hear the money?
Overnight. That's a pretty massive amount of damage.
Yeah, so it's almost like the majority of people aren't fucking rightoid MAGA nut jobs, Christian nationalist right-wing nut jobs, who would suck Trump's dick dry and drain his balls for every drop of cum that are in them.
To a point where if you own a Tesla where I live,
it's almost like most people are fucking normal and think without being told what to think.
Yeah, just put it in the fucking garage, okay? Just hide it away, all right? You don't want to be driving the swastika car anywhere. At the end of it...
Swastika car, I condone that one. That one I can't condone because that's just a word.
It is actually working against Tesla. People are selling off the stock. People are actually concerned about purchasing Tesla because of the bad brand image associated. Okay. I mean, let's say you bought a car for, whatever amount of money.
It is working. I can't condone it, but it's working.
Why would you buy a car from a brand that people have now dubbed the swastika car and are actually openly vandalizing at this point without even thinking of the ramifications? When you could easily buy another car brand that exists and basically gives you nearly the same thing. Even if you're looking at...
Again, money hurts the billionaires more.
EVs. So yeah, it's one of those things where future sales of a Tesla can very severely be accepted. And because of Elon's just antics, there are a lot of people that could have been potential buyers in the future that probably may never choose to buy a Tesla vehicle again, right? They just will probably buy a different car out of pure principle. Even looking at like the US government when it came to like dealing with the actual damage.
Right. So they're sending guards, right, to protect the Teslas at like Tesla dealerships. Okay, can we now get those for fucking schools, please?
Against Tesla. One of the actual like AGs, Pamela Bondi, actually straight up said they announced charges against 3 individuals responsible for the violent destruction of Tesla properties. All 3 defendants will face the full force of the law for using Molotov cocktails to set fire to Tesla cars and...
Full force. A minimum penalty of 5 years and up to 20 years in prison.
Charging stations. The days of committing crimes without consequences have ended. Let this be a warning. If you join this wave of domestic terrorism against Tesla...
Domestic terrorism against a corporation. Give me a fucking break. It ain't the government. This ain't the Twin Towers. This is a fucking business that made a bunch of stupid ass decisions. Okay, it is not.
The Department of Justice will put you behind bars.
Is it vandalism? Yes. It ain't fucking terrorism.
Now, according to the Oxford Dictionary, the definition of terrorism is the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians.
Okay. Then maybe it is. Maybe it is terrorism. Fuck. Okay.
In the pursuit of political aims, which kind of fits the definition for...
No, it does. No, I retract that. Yeah, it does.
For what's going on over here. But regardless of where the tomato lies in this, ultimately the brand is so poisoned that people probably will never want to buy a car from this brand again, especially just considering what the...
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
antics of the CEO has put and ultimately damaged, again, a pretty, in my opinion, interesting car brand as well. Now...
Yeah, again, well... Even before Elon was doing stupid shit like this, that he is now, he did other stupid shit like taking out the right LiDAR on their Teslas, on the cars, and trying to replace this full self-driving with camera vision, which just doesn't fucking work. And has since caused $15,000 fucking Chinese cars to have fucking better self-driving than Teslas. Let that sink in, because those cars have LiDAR. And Teslas don't anymore.
No, I don't think the blame for Tesla's slump is all just related to these protests as well, too. I really think like Tesla has always been this overinflated stock. I mean, that's just kind of how like stocks are, especially when a automobile stock like Tesla is valued like a tech stock. Now, the thing is, I think they genuinely do make some pretty cool cars. Like I like the EV stuff that they do. I think the full self-driving, while it's definitely not what was advertised, I would say, it's still impressive technology to me that a car can at least navigate itself on main roads, highways.
I've heard people try to make the argument like, it's not a car, it's a device like your phone. I'm like, motherfucker, it's a car. It looks like a car. It drives like a car. It just has a fucking battery in it. It's a fucking car.
And, you know, go from end to end. I think that's all cool tech. I think it's actually one of the things that Tesla was doing that was unique compared to other car brands. But it's a situation...
Yes, the tech was cool. The tech, I will also say, is unnecessary. And they probably could have made a more affordable car if they wanted to, but won't.
Where now, I really feel like they're the star citizen of cars, right? They've got real vehicles. You can go to their store and buy from a whole inventory of stock. These vehicles, however, are not cheap. They're expensive as well. And full self-driving is an extra, like, 10 grand in some cases.
Right. But in China, the self-driving is free. Which is another reason Tesla's doing really bad in China. Because the cars cost less and have more features than Teslas do. And do them better, too. I didn't mean to fucking...
top of the actual base vehicle price. Where we should have been with full self-driving and Elon's history of promises haven't exactly been met.
Yes. This too, he does not deliver on his promises like ever, and I hate that too.
And beyond just the cars you see over here, there are still vehicles that Tesla has been taking wire transfers of up to tens of thousands of dollars for.
Dude, he could say he's going to take a shit tomorrow, and then not do it for 10 years. I'm not even joking. Elon Musk could say live on air, I'm working hard on jacking off tomorrow. I will jack off like tomorrow, and then he goes completely celibate for like and then we'll proceed to go completely celibate for like a decade. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, this man doesn't deliver on shit. Where's the Roadster, Elon? Where is it? Where's the Roadster? Where'd it go?
Or like the Roadster 2, that still...
Oh, well, you know, perfect fucking timing.
Has not
Where's the
materialized.
goddamn
really
Roadster, Elon?
Where
is it?
They're just basically saying, give us like 50 grand and we'll just put you on the list.
Yeah, you know what we call this? You know what we fucking call this, people? It's called a fucking scam. This thing was announced like a year ago. Well, not a year ago, like 10 years ago. I can't English correct. English not good. I know English good. Anyway. The man basically stole $6,000 from you and just won't give it back.
It's a supercar that has specifications, but no real end goal in sight. Tesla, for me, has been a brand that's kind of stagnated in that department, where they really were one of those brands where every year I would see a new innovation from them. I don't really see much of that same innovation.
Empty promises, the brand.
I see innovation that Tesla has been
goes for
reaching
all of his
for
companies.
in
It's
other
empty
car
promises
brands as well.
I don't take
when
anything
you go to the
out of his
real
mouth seriously.
Tesla robo-taxi announcements, like the actual post posted by real Tesla owners, people
that look at all these announcements, and then they... Right, here we go. Let's just read this last one. It was announced in 2016. fuck? This is before the fucking YouTube apocalypse happened. This is before the YouTube apocalypse happened, okay? It was announced in 2016, robo-taxis. What did he say? Where Tesla vehicles... Okay, no operational services yet. Planned June 2020 fucking 5. Tesla plans to launch in Austin, Texas. The entire network. 1 million robo-taxis on the road by 2020. It's now 2025. There's nothing. Why doesn't anyone take Elon seriously? God, I just have no idea.
Or getting rid of all of the actual cult Kool-Aid. They'll tell you back in 2016, because of FSD, Elon even talked about things like robo-taxis, where you could buy a car, you could have people sit in your car, and it would serve as Uber while you weren't using it, right?
Yeah, which isn't a bad idea, but actually, there's a bunch of problems. Like, what happens if some person trashes the robo-taxi? And, like, you know, I don't know, it takes a shit while inside it. And then, you know, is it going? What happens? Is the next person just gonna be like, well, you got a ride in the robo-taxi with a amount of shit in it? I don't know.
So you can make a little bit of money on your vehicle. Now, why the fuck would somebody buy a vehicle that is expensive? Even Model 3s can be expensive too. Like,
yes, Model 3s are expensive.
Not a cheap vehicle by any imagination. You buy the car, you have it sit in your driveway.
Okay, I am out of... How long have I been going for? An hour, 20 minutes. Cool. Anyway, again, I'm going to end it there. Because I think I'm becoming boring and creating more dead air. And I am exhausted now. Again, I just need to build back up to being able to stream longer. I just gotta build up to it. I appreciate everyone who came through for my grand return. I think I had the highest concurrence on this stream than my last YouTube stream, so I very much appreciate that. Again, thanks to everyone who came through. I appreciate literally every single view on this channel. I am trying my best. I do enjoy doing this again. I'm just kind of tired right now because I've been going for an hour 20. I'm not used to trying to be entertaining for this amount of time, you know. So anyway, shout outs to everyone who came through. Appreciate you all, and I will end stream now. So I stop rambling because